Hello friends and strangers, and welcome either to or back to my channel. Today's video is going to be today's video is going to be another start to finish glam look. I love doing these because my starting process is like constantly changing. The problem with buying stuff from a drugstore is that sometimes the products you really want are not in stock anymore, and that's great. But yeah, I love doing start to finishes because I think first of all it makes a really good tutorial to follow along to if anyone's doing that, and second of all it's just nice to show my bare face once in a while because she does not see the internet very often. She's shy. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? To start off my face routine, I use the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Mattifying Toner because I don't know if you can tell, but a bitch has acne. And sometimes we don't want acne. No, I don't mind my acne. I have a whole video about it from when it was like really, really bad, but right now I vibe with it, you know. And I think it's nice because a lot of beauty gurus don't have acne. They've got like perfect skin, and then they show you how to apply makeup and it's like, bruh, I've got like a million spots right there. It's not gonna happen. So she's a people's influencer. No. Anyway, so I just put that on a little cotton bud and rub it on my face. And once that's done, I'm gonna leave it like, usually takes about 30 seconds just to dry. I know my face looks red. That is just because I was rubbing it, not because I'm like allergic to tea tree or anything. But if you are, the Body Shop also do a lot of other ones. I would recommend the Vitamin E toner. That's also very, very good. I have that too. One thing I don't support is multi-level marketing, and quite a lot of Body Shop products you can purchase through multi-level marketing through their company, Body Shop at Home. I don't do that. I only shop at the brick and mortar stores, like in the high street. If you want me to do a video on that, I can go into it because I have a lot of thoughts and feelings about pyramid schemes. But just a disclaimer in case anyone was like, oh my god, she's promoting MLM products. I'm not, I promise. So now that your face is dry and we're sufficiently angry at pyramid schemes, I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I'm just gonna show you guys because I'm really proud. I bought a desk organizer and she's got all my makeup in, and I'm so proud of myself because I cleaned my room for the first time ever yesterday, and like I've got so much space. Like my room is so big now, and I put up some nice fairy lights for you guys to just have something to look at when you're sick of my face. Anyway, so yeah, now I won't be like looking on the floor for my makeup stuff because it's all in this nice tidy desk organizer. I'm such a grown-up. Anyway, I've got the Urban Decay All Nighter concealer in the shade Fair Neutral because she's pale. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put that in the key areas I want concealing. Oh, she's beautiful. Cool. So once I've done that, I can take a damp beauty blender and just blend that into my skin. Something a lot of makeup artists will argue over is if concealer should come before foundation and if base should come before eyeshadow. And I really think it is down to the individual person, to be honest, because I personally do my base first because I know eyeshadow is something I'm particularly, I don't want to brag, but particularly good at, for me at least. And I feel like I'm not going to make too many mistakes. At least not really ones that can't be rectified with a little bit of concealer. So I'm comfortable doing my base first, but a lot of people, if they're using eyeshadows that have like a lot of fallout or you know, they just aren't the most confident with their eyeshadow, they will do that first and then the base after, and it matters not either way, like it doesn't make a difference to anyone, especially not to me. I don't care, beach. Anyway, so next I will also go in my Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. This is in the shade 3.25. This is absolutely not my shade. The only reason I have this shade is because my sister, my sister has yellow undertones and I have pink undertones, and I bought some Fenty Beauty and it had really harsh yellow undertones and it did not match, honey. So I said to her, do you want this foundation? Have it, it's yours. And she said, yeah, actually I've got this other foundation that is not my shade, because she's a lot more tanned than I am. She's not pasty like me. She was like, it's too pale for me, do you want it? And I was like, yeah, okay, we'll swap foundations. And it also has yellow undertones, so it's not my shade at all, but I can't justify buying a new one till I've used this one up. And it's not so bad, it's only bad if I want to take pictures, which I do. But I can like adjust the lighting of the picture to make it blend with my neck a bit more. And like I was wearing it the other day when I did my last video in like a turtleneck, and like obviously you couldn't see that it wasn't my shade there. So there's ways around it. If you do get the wrong shade by accident, there is ways around it. You can, if it's like too pale, you can just scrape a little bit of bronzer and pop that in. If it's too dark, you can use a lot of powder, like coloured powder, and make sure you use a shade that is paler than the foundation. But that being said, you should probably always aim for at least a close enough shade. Like, she's not my shade, but she's close enough. In fact, the shade is perfect. It's the undertones that don't match my skin, but beggars can't be choosers, it was free, so. Anyway, then I go in with my contour, which is a bit of a controversial one, I know, to do my contour before anything else, but it is what I do, and I'm showing you what I do, so, you know, you don't have to follow it exactly. If you don't want to, you can do your process, whatever you want. It's not, I'm not gonna judge, you know, I don't care. So I'm using the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer in the shade 22. And with that, I just put it on this brush that I'm gonna throw on myself. I'm just gonna put it on this brush from the Do You Care collection. This is number 8. And with that, just suck in my cheeks and pop it on. So in case you were wondering what my requirements were for something to be contoured, sorry, basically anything that I want to disappear. So like this part of my cheek, I want it to go away so it looks like I have more prominent cheekbones, which I did once upon a time when I was a skinny bitch, but she doesn't exist anymore, so never mind. And like the size of my nose, because my nose is very wide, like at the top, and I don't want to see her. And like I just do it here on my chin just to make it look a little bit more pointed, and on my double chin, obviously, because we don't want to see her as honey. And along my hairline on my forehead, because, you know, I don't want a big forehead. And then I will take brush number 1 from the Do You Care collection and some Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder in the shade 2, Pink Blossom. This is my shade. And I just run that all over my face, just to mattify everything and also to blend the bronzer so it looks a little bit more natural and not so prominent. So my next step is eyebrows, and with that I first of all use a little spoolie. I just got these in like a huge pack on Amazon for like real cheap, so I will link those in the description as always. And what I do is I just brush my brows upwards. This allows me to see if there's anything that needs plucking, and also it gives me like a nice big space for me to draw my bottom eyebrow line. I don't know what it's called, but you know, the bottom line that you draw the eyebrow on. And then I just take my NYX eyebrow gel in the shade Blonde. As I have mentioned before, this product has changed the way my brows look. I absolutely love it. It's the only time ever, really, except for that one time in New Zealand when my brows were just really nice for a day. Yeah, it's like the only time ever that I've been happy with how my eyebrows look, and I really only have NYX to thank. And with that, I use this brush from Vertex, and it's little and it's square, and that will be linked in the description too. A bit of a straighter brow works for me, just because my eyes are very, very big and an angled brow would be like kind of too much on them, if that makes sense. So basically what you want to do is you want to do that bottom line and then just flick it upwards. There are going to be some gaps, and that is because it is a gel and it is not the exact same colour as my eyebrows, because nothing is honey, but that's okay, because we can fix it later with eyeshadow. Beach. That's that brow done. On to the next one. Okay, they are not the best shape today. I don't know why, they just sometimes aren't, but I don't hate them, so it's fine. Right, and now the main event. So today I'm going to be doing a sort of pink champagne style, rosé sort of look, like a rose gold, you know. So let's get some palettes. One palette I just got that I'm really excited to try is the Revolution Pro Regeneration Trends Celestial palette, and I did not buy this. My flatmate gave it to me because she was like, hey, I don't use this, do you want it? And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna turn down free makeup ever, honey. So she gave it to me. I'm gonna start with this brush, which is MSQ, which again I will link in the description, and I'm going to go in with the colour Nebula. Oh, she's not going to use that brush because I need a bit thicker one. This is another MSQ brush, but it's a little bit thicker. Okay, so once I have lined my upper lid with that, I'm going to go in with a slightly different brush. This is from Primark, so I can't link it in the description, but it's just an eyeshadow brush, I don't know. And the colour Mars. All of these are shimmers, which I would never usually do a full eye of shimmers, but in this case, with the like pink champagne rosé look, I think it is important. So this is a shimmery eye, and that is just how we live today. That is also going to be the colour that I pop underneath my eye. Not very much, just a little bit. Once I am done with that, I am going to take my Golden Skies by Jolie Beauty palette and grab the colour Rose Gold. This will be my main eyelid colour, So I'm going to want a bit of a compact brush for that. Now this one does have a lot of fallout, so make sure you blow and tap. So once that is done, I am just going to grab my Bomb.com palette by Jolie Beauty once again, and the colour Rosy. And I'm just going to take that. This is a La Roque brush, but let me show you. It's like, I don't know what material this is, but it's just pointed. So this I find is the best for like getting a lot of glitter in like one specific area, and that is all we want because we just want it in the inner corner. Just a little bit, not too much. Oh, my kitten is in here and she is playing with the lights, and I can't shut her out because if I do she will just scream. So that's fun for me. So please pretend you do not see the lights going wild behind me. Yeah, just a little tiny pop of, maybe a little bit more. I really have no control when it comes to glitter. I'm very much like, yes, put it all on me, everywhere, thank you. But I need to be more careful with that because I cannot just be covered in glitter for my entire life. That is not a way to live. Well, it's a way to live, but it's not how I want to live. Before I do my eyelashes or my mascara, I do my blusher. I know this does seem like a very odd way to do things in, but I promise I do have a process. For my blusher, I'm just using the Revolution Blush Palette Blush Goddess. Again, gifted by my housemate, so thank you, Rosie. And I'm just going to put that slightly above the contour, bring it into the centers of my cheeks. And like halfway down my nose. Because then I add the highlight, and this is the Revolution Ultra Cool Glow highlighting palette. Again, thank you, flatmate. Housemate. We live in a house now. And yeah, so I just pop that up here, you know, where highlight goes. And on the other side too. And on the very tip of my nose, and here. And then I will add my mascara and eyelashes for, I don't know if you can hear that, but someone outside my window just goes, no. So this is a public street. Anyway, so for my, she's lost her mind. For my mascara, I will be using the Take You High by Slake. And for my eyelashes, I will be using VIXEN by Primark. So I will do those off camera and then come back with the final finished look. Oh, wait, no, before I stop filming. For my lips, I don't generally put anything on my lips because they're not, I feel like if you do a bold eye, then you probably shouldn't do anything on your lips. But what I do is I just remove all the foundation that's on them, and I might add a little bit of lipstick, but I'll tell you at the end because I haven't decided yet. Okay, so that is the finished look. I did put some lip gloss on in the end. I used the Disney Designer Collection by Colourpop in the colour Guppy. It's the one that comes with the Ariel set. So yeah, that is it. That is my final finished pink champagne rosé rose gold full face start to finish look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please let me know by leaving a like and subscribing, and go check out all my social medias because I will ask you guys for like opinions and stuff like that. Next week I have got something very fun coming for you, and you might meet this infamous housemate that I keep mentioning. So yeah, that is all for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.